This video is sponsored by PelucidFX.com.
Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Okay, now let's take a look at the gold market. Well, in today's research of the gold market, I include the weekly time frame because, in fact, our expectation on the daily time frame and the intraday charts mostly are based on the weekly time frame. Because currently the gold market is rather poor for any setups that could be traded even on the weekly time frame and the daily time frames. Very significant lack of the different patterns and other setups for trading, and that's why we in fact should use all moments that we have, all context that we have for trading. Well, for those of you who have read our analysis of the weekly time frame, you should be familiar with our idea that is based mostly on the Jordan-Napoli pattern. So we can see that market in fact stands at the support area that contains the ABCD extension, the 1618 extension of this ABCD pattern, and that is also the extension of this butterfly. It's not quite the butterfly because this high is slightly greater than this one, but I have drawn it as a butterfly, and that is the 1618 extension of its initial swing up. Also, you can see that market stands at the oversold, significantly at the oversold. So the combination of these targets and oversold condition create the setup for. So it could be some sort of the stretch pattern, and in general, the rule of trading of this setup is as follows. So first, we need to wait when the market will show the bounce up from this support, and when intraday chart will turn to the bullish side. As we will see a bit later, the daily time frame trend has shifted to the bullish side a couple days ago. So then we should catch the first dip to buy and take the profit at some extension of the potential ABCD pattern that will be formed on the lower time frame. For the weekly time frame, the lower time frame is the daily one. Currently, we see that market almost has hit the weekly confluence resistance around 1503, 1502. That is the confluence resistance, and probably this move down, the dip that we should take, could start right from this point. Now, on the daily time frame, here what I am talking about. You can see by MACD trend has shifted bullish 2 days ago, and market now stands at some sort of indecision. We see really significant penetration of the overbought condition, right at the fib resistance, slightly higher is around 1503, as we said, stand the weekly confluence resistance, and take a look. That is also the weekly pivot resistance one that's coming on the next week. It stands for approximately around 15 even. So probably market could show some splash up and hit this area, and after that some pullback could happen. So if it will be really the case, that setup will be completed, market will show, for instance, the retracement. Unfortunately, currently we can't say how deep this retracement will be, but following the gold appetite for deep retracements for the 618 retracements, that probably will somewhere around 1390, 14 even area, somewhere in this area. The pullback could happen approximately to this range. Well, and then, as the strategy assumes, we should enter long somewhere in this area with the hope that we will get some kind of the ABCD action to the upside. Will it be a 618 extension, minor extension of this ABCD, or that will be the completed ABCD pattern? It's currently very difficult to predict, but even if we will take the 618 extension of that ABCD action, that probably will be not small move in the gold market. So that's in general the setup that we would like to see here. At least currently I do not see anything else that could be traded on the gold market. you can see this gradual move to the upside, some kind of retracement of the significant plunge down, when investors take the pause and just try to reassess the overall situation, that what in fact has happened here, why this plunge is taking place, and what the perspective of the gold market. Well, that leads to some calm and gradual price action in the gold market, some retracement after the significant move down, but later market should become a bit more faster, and I hope that we will see some development here in the coming week. On the intraday chart, in fact, I do not see much, especially because, in fact, we await the reversal pattern that could trigger the downward action to the 14 even area, but currently I do not see anything. So we see this gradual choppy move to the upside. One thing that I see is that based on the Friday release of the US data, that was not very supportive for the gold market, considering the market has completed the downward retracement that equals to the previous retracement, so it's some sort of the harmonic swing down. But I think that probably market still could reach a bit deeper move, because you can see the completion point of that ABCD pattern stands slightly higher, and also market hasn't quite reached the weekly confluence resistance. So I can't exclude that market could show some sort of this another leg to the upside. Maybe this will be the part of the potential reversal pattern. Maybe this will be bottom line or something of that sort. Maybe this will be the head and shoulders. We'll see that. Unfortunately, we haven't got this pattern yet, and can't say that we would like to enter short right now on Monday, open to the downside, since retracement could start. Not quite. So we need to wait a bit. But although the general setup assumes some retracement to the downside due to continuation, so that also comes from, in fact, significant momentum to the downside. This was really strong impulse move, and such kind of moves never stops just occasionally and fast. Usually market is trying to show some continuation. That will be the idea of this potential. That's some sort of the brand buy the sell, but not quite. It is based on a bit different setup. That mostly based on the oversold and the support on the weekly time frame. Well, but idea is almost the same. So if market has the significant momentum down, probably it will press on the market in the nearest future, and it will force it to make some different significant retracement down. That will be the area where we will search for buy opportunity, and later we'll trade extension of this move up. That is major idea. But as I said, unfortunately on the hourly time frame we do not have pattern in place yet. So probably the Monday will be the time of the expectation. If we will see some hints on some definite pattern, we need the reversal pattern. Well, in this case we probably could try to take even small short position based on this retracement. But again, currently I see nothing. We see that trends have turned to the bearish side on the 4-hour time frame and the hourly time frame, but no pattern yet in place. So let's be patient and keep an eye on this current development, since in fact this could become not bad trade at all on the gold market. But we just need some time to wait. Let's see how it will develop.